Welcome to the beginner's guide to dYdX. dYdX is a decentralized perpetuals exchange built on a layer 2 blockchain. How does this help you? dYdX offers you no gas fees, cheap trading fees, decentralization, and fast withdrawals and trades. dYdX does this by partnering with Starkware and using their layer 2 blockchain called StarkX. StarkX uses zero-knowledge proofs to make your transactions fast, free, and secured by the Ethereum layer 1. Let's do a quick overview of how to get started with dYdX and some of the basic order types before jumping into the platform for some hands-on experience. First things first, you need to fund your account. You can do this by depositing funds into the dYdX layer 1 smart contract. This requires a one-time gas and approval fee. Once your funds have been deposited into the dYdX layer 2, you can begin making trades. dYdX currently supports 5 order types: market, limit, stop limit, trailing stop, and take profit limit. Let's go into the dYdX platform and get some hands-on experience with these 5 order types. We will navigate to dYdX.exchange and then click this trade button in the upper right-hand corner. This will open the trading overview, and then we can complete the onboarding steps. We'll click complete onboarding, and then we have to sign 2 transactions. We'll send the first one and then sign it. This verifies that we own the wallet that we're connecting to dYdX with, and then we'll sign the second transaction. As soon as you've completed the onboarding steps, you are now ready to deposit funds into dYdX. You'll come click deposit and then approve the spending of your USDC coin. After you've approved the spending of USDC by dYdX, you can then deposit into the platform. You can select the amount you want to deposit and then confirm deposit. Remember that this is the one-time gas fee you will be paying on layer 1. As soon as your funds are deposited into dYdX, you will no longer have to pay gas fees because of the L2 technology that dYdX uses. We've successfully deposited our funds into the dYdX layer 1 smart contract, and we can see that we now have those funds available on the StarkX layer 2. Let's go ahead and make some trades. Click the trade button at the top left-hand corner of your screen to open the trading portal. We can then select what asset we want to trade. I'm going to be using 0x in this example, but as you can see, they offer many cryptocurrencies. So we'll open the search bar right here and type in 0x. Then we'll select 0x and enter the 0x market. The first order type we're going to go through is a market order. We're going to click the market and then click buy to make sure we're purchasing. We'll then select how much we want to purchase. I'm going to enter 10 0x right here and then click place market order. Market orders will be executed at the current market price and will use the taker fee. We can see in the order tab the orders that we've executed. The fills tab will show us details about our fill. For example, our current order was the taker used the taker liquidity, and we were charged a 1 cent fee. Now if we would like to market sell our 0x, all we have to do is select sell and then enter in the amount of 0x we would like to sell. We then click the place market order button. As you can see, it executed immediately, and in our orders tab, we can see we sold it. We can come to the fills tab and see how much we sold, at what price, and what the fee was. Once again, the fee was only 1 penny. Now that we have a little bit of experience with market sells and buys, let's move on to the next order type. The next order type is a limit order. We can select limit right here instead of market, and we'll be using the limit order strategy. We can then click buy, and then enter the amount of 0x we would like to buy. With limit orders, there's one extra field we need to input, which is the limit price. The limit price is the price that we would like our order to be executed at or better. So for example, if I put in 0.88, we will only purchase 10 0x if we can get it at a price of 0.88 or better. We'll then click place order, and our order will be added to the open orders list. We can see that this order is currently open and has not been executed. If we click this order, it will open up more details. We can see the status is currently open, and we can see how long it will be good until. If we'd like to cancel an open order, we can click this X right here to cancel the order. And now we can go ahead and update the price. Once again, we'll enter 10 0x, and now for the price, we'll do 0.881. As you can see, our order still executed immediately, even though it was a limit order, which is because we set the price at the exact market price at the time. And it still used the taker liquidity. Now let's place a sell limit order. We'll go ahead and select sell, enter the amount of ZRX we want to sell, and then select the price you want to sell it at. We'll do 0.881 again. I'll then click place limit order. We can see that another order has been added, and it's currently an open order and is waiting to be filled. We can wait until this order is filled, but instead I'm going to cancel it and update the price so it will fill immediately. I've canceled my order. I'm going back 10 ZRX, and then I'm putting it in as 0.88 instead of 0.881. This should fill almost immediately, which it does. If we look at the fills, we can see that our sale used the taker fees once again because it was immediately executed on the market, even though it was a limit order. If we'd like to wait until our orders are maker orders and so we can use the maker fee tiers, we can select this advanced box right here. We can then click post only. Selecting post only means that your order will only be executed if it can use the maker order fee tiers. If it can't, it will be canceled. Let's go ahead and click buy again, and now we'll buy with this post only checked. If we input a price of 0.881, which is the current market price of 0x, this trade will be canceled because it will be attempting to use the taker fee tiers. We'll say place limit order. We can then see that our order was automatically canceled. If we click on the order, we can see more details and it shows us that it was canceled. The reason it was canceled is because we are using a post-only order. However, our order was immediately crossed on the order book, which would have used the maker fee tiers, so it was immediately automatically canceled. Let's go ahead and try a limit order again with post-only execution enabled. I'll put in how much I want to purchase, and then I'll put in a price that's below the current market price. I'll do 0.88. I'll click place limit order. As you can see, instead of canceling it immediately as it did with our previous order, it's now pending and it's an open order. This order will remain open until either the good until date or the order is filled. As soon as the current price drops to 0.88, our limit order will be executed and it will use the taker fee tiers because we've ensured that our post-only order execution has been selected. Now let's go ahead and place our third order type, which is a stop limit order. A stop limit order has one extra input field called the trigger price. The trigger price is the price that you would like your stop limit to be converted into a limit order. And once again, the limit price is the price that you would like this trade to be executed at as soon as it's converted into a limit order. Let's purchase 10-0x, and then we'll have a trigger price of 0.9. I'll then put my limit price as 0.91, and then click place stop order. We can see the stop order was added to the order list, and if we click it, we can see more details. Currently, the order is untriggered, which means that our trigger price has not been reached. As soon as the trigger price is reached, this order will then be converted into a limit order and act exactly the same as our previous limit orders that we placed before. Let's now go over the fourth order type, which is a trailing stop. With a trailing stop, you still enter the amount you'd like to purchase, and then you enter a percentage in the trailing percent input box. I'm going to put 2%. This means that if the price increases by 2%, I want to purchase 10-0x at the current market price. We'll go ahead and click place stop order. And if we look in our open orders, we can see that we have a new order that is currently untriggered. As soon as the price reaches 2% of the current price, which is 0.902 cents, this order will then be converted into a market order and we will purchase 10-0x at the current market price. The final order type we will be covering is a take profit limit order. With the take profit limit order, you once again set a trigger price that is below the current price, and then you set a limit price that you'd like to purchase at. After we've set those two fields, we can then click place take profit order. Our order will be placed as an untriggered take profit limit order. As soon as our trigger price is reached, it will then be converted into a limit order using the limit price that we've set. We've covered the 5 types of orders on dYdX. Before moving on to the governance section of this guide, we will first go back to the market order tabs and talk about leverage. As you can see, dYdX allows up to 10x leverage. I have $12.70 deposited into my account, but my buying power is $127. This is due to the 10x leverage that dYdX allows. In order to use leverage, you can either select the leverage you would like to use when placing a market order, or toggle the slider and select the leverage you'd like to use. You have to be careful with leverage, as you can be liquidated if your assets drop below a certain price. I would recommend fully reading the dYdX liquidations documentation before using any leverage. With liquidations, you can be partially liquidated, or you can have your entire account liquidated. Please be extremely careful using leverage, as you incur much more risk than without leverage. The final topic we'll be covering in this video is the dYdX token. If we go back to the portfolio section and then click on the fees tab, we can see that we get a fee discount for holding dYdX token in our wallet. The fees are broken up into separate tiers, and we get more discount depending on how much dYdX token we currently have in our wallet. Not only this, but the dYdX token also allows us to participate in governance. If we hold dYdX token, we can come down to the governance section and we can vote on these current proposals in order to change the platform in some way. Not only this, but we can also stake our dYdX in a safety pool and increase our dYdX amount with a 38.58% approximated APR. In this video, you just learned how to deposit your funds into dYdX and place the 5 order types that dYdX supports. You also learned about the dYdX governance token and how to use it to reduce your fees on the dYdX platform. I hope you enjoyed this video and are excited to use dYdX in the future.